All right, it's all finished up with the grill. Now it's all set to do is get it out for a test drive. So I did clean it up. I spent a little time in the garage, wiping it down and getting it ready to go outside. And once I did get it out there, I did take it for a little quick trip around the block because it's really all I had time for. And all was well, no surprises. The things that are still broken are still broken. AC doesn't seem to be working. For a moment there I thought it was, but it doesn't look like. So anyways, so what's next on the agenda is get it out. I'd like to get it out to a show. Maybe, you know, the weather right now is still nice. So it would be good to get it out to a show and see how things progress before the heat comes on and I really need that AC. I did call one mobile place to see if they'd come in. You know, it was kind of like going to the parts stores nowadays. Oh, what year, what make, what model is it? Anyways, so I'll find somebody local that can maybe come out and charge this up for me. But anyways, for now, I just want to drive it. I got it back together. Want to go for a boot. All right, you can see I'm not at home right now. I'm away. We're doing the other thing we love to do so much, camping. And while I'm away, I want to say a special thanks to Reolink, because I've used their cameras and their security systems to look after our home when we're away from it, and to look at my special toy. I bought the cheapest security cameras on Amazon, maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. Over the years, using these cameras, I didn't realize how valuable they'd be or how much you'd use it or what they would catch. We've had some pretty interesting occasions where we've caught things on the videos, like cows in the backyard. We've seen a guy getting clotheslined by a flatbed truck. We've had guys soaring through our ditch and the next door neighbor catching on fire. So they've come in real handy for things you don't always realize. Now, those things are a pain in the butt. I don't know if you've ever done one of these cheaper cameras, but they only run on 2.4 gigahertz on your Wi-Fi. It's a pain in the butt to set them up. They're just not handy at all. So I bought some for my daughter, and they were Reolink, and boy, were they easy to set up. Even an old fart like me was able to do it in no time, and I was instantly sold on them.
I personally like Reolink because it's helped me keep a watchful eye on my furry friends when I'm not home, and I also like it to spy on my family.
So after that experience with Madison, it was real easy to go and pick some more up of those. We have them all around the house right now. We got them watching the dog when we're in the copper cam, and we've got other ones in the garage. You see me use them for catching certain shots when I'm falling off of ladders or back in the car or the garage that we saw earlier in this video. I was looking for some other interesting cameras for certain areas of the house. One was over in the back side of the house, and I wanted something that was shooting a higher frame rate than typically these cameras do. They have a smaller frame rate, so they get a little juddery when you're looking at them. But for security cameras, they're not supposed to be. I looked for a 4K camera that was shooting over 20 frames per second, and they have that. And I picked one up, and I'm using it in the backyard right now and testing it out. It's fantastic. Anyways, I've really liked all of the cameras that Reolink has. Setting them up, the app is fantastic, easy to use. They have a desktop version so you can see it on your desktop. Ways to link it to whatever hard drive systems you want to use to keep all that data and retain, or just look at it right in the cloud on their own system that they have for it. It's all fantastic. Okay, I got this one area in the house I was looking to replace. I got one of the old cameras, you know, the Amazon specials up there. It looks ugly. And then I had a floodlight that was going out. So I went to Reolink. I figured they'd have something. And sure enough, they do. They have the Elite floodlight Wi-Fi camera that we used. And it's perfect. It'll go right where that floodlight was before. I'll be able to use that in that spot. And it'll be much better looking than what I got now. There's a 5% coupon for all the products on their website, valid to the end of the year if you use SHEP5. I'll put a link in the description. No excuse. This Prime Day, you can save up to 48% on cameras. There's a QR code on the screen, and I'll leave a link in the description as well. Thanks a lot for Reolink for sponsoring this video. Oh, let's just go fuel it up. Well, I was planning to go to a show, don't really have time for that. I do want to fill it up though and see if our fuel gauge is actually on empty or it's just not working. I assume it's not working. So we'll go fill her up and just see how this little drive goes. I can already tell air conditioning, the guy with the 300 liked it, and air conditioning doesn't seem to be working as expected, and not sure the oil pressure is working either. Well, we'll see. But anyways, little gas run. We'll see how that goes. If it looks like what is it? Blake said I looked like a Klingon. It's because I got stung by a black fly right there on my forehead. So, it's a good one. It's making the eyes a little heavy. I got a big target for it. I guess that's why I picked my forehead. Yeah, I got a funny feeling the AC's not on because usually the engine lurches a little bit at low idle. It's not doing that right now. I got the fans on right full, but anyway. So, thank you.
I didn't even need gas. That's how you pull it out. No way.
Yeah, no worries. What's that? Oh, it's a replica. It's not the real deal. Yeah. No. Yeah. Thanks.
When did you acquire this?
Ooh. 15 years I've had it now.
15?
Yeah. It's always exciting filling up. Lots of people want to see the car. Take pictures. I think I got 2 pictures anyways that I know of. Maybe more. She's hot in here though. Doesn't take long. No air conditioning. Does not take long. Between the motor heating it up, and it's like 21 degrees out today, so it ain't bad. Well, we got the fuel. It's always exciting getting fuel because one guy followed me and he said he saw me on behind me. Didn't need fuel, but he followed me in to get the picture. Another guy was asking how fast it went. I told him it was a replica, so not as fast as he thinks. Hey, wow. Okay, so the fuel gauge did come up. So it was right empty. So now we know. Or even when the gauge is on full zero, I can go a few miles on with it, which is surprising. So it doesn't read right to the bottom of the tank. So now I know. I don't need fifth right now, but I'm going to do fifth. So, well, that's good. Okay, my oil pressure is still not moving, so there's something up with that one. The volts is lower than I'd like it to be. Don't know if that's a wire connection or what. The oil temperature, that's the new line I ran, is working fine. The speedo seems to be working fine. RPM's working fine, and the water temperature is working fine. So nothing's, the only one that I'm not happy about is oil pressure. I'd like that to be working, so might have to figure that one out. So that's just we were working back there when we were working on that exhaust. Maybe we knocked connection off the sensor or something, so that might be what it is. So all in all, that, other than the air conditioning not working, you guys can probably hear the blower. It's on full right now, just trying to help me a little bit. But yeah, she gets warm fast, so I can't go for very long in this, even at 21 degrees. Gonna have to get the AC fixed. That's too bad. Anyways, Blake's car, the stereo broke too. It's got a misfire. We'll have to diagnose that. Did that a couple weeks ago, and we haven't had a chance to look at it either. We've been so busy. So that's the way it goes sometimes, And it's just the toys. They aren't critical to be running all the time, so we'll take our time, and when we get time, we'll fix them. Always worried the guy behind me is not going to stop pulling into my place. We've had a few fender denders here. I'll probably talk about that in a minute. Or two. Or maybe I have already. Alright. Yeah, there's the stereo. Just a misfire. It hasn't had anything done to it. When he picked up the stereo, it had been sitting for like 6 years. So we figured stuff was going to happen. That's fine. It's just par for the course. It's just always seems to do it at an inconvenient time. Could have been better if it broke and it was winter. There we go. Put her in. Whew. Well, I'm glad I went and filled it up now, knowing it was that low on gas. Hopefully you guys can still see me. The camera's all screwed up, but anyways, that's good. I gotta go cool down. I'm a little warm. See ya. Shepherd out. Might sit here for a bit. Just might.